a black 2 here in the Twill. We're going to assess it because there are some very steep sections. What we're going to want to do is we want to keep our knees nice and loose so that our board sort of goes over the bumps and doesn't lift us off the ground, keep us on the floor. And yeah, a lot of turns, not really quick, super quick, and keeping a posture so that we're not too twisty to the upper body. So as I came down there, I sort of got a little jumpy skiddy motion, and that is an example of not having loose enough knees. So as soon as my knees loosen up in this next run, my feet will dig into the ground less and sort of go over the snow a lot easier. And that is the best way to stop you from going chunk 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 like that. Make it looser knees posture.
Due to increased speed, bumps of snow on the surface of the slope will be lifting the snowboard more regularly than usual. You can see that my knees are loose and not stiff. This technique allows you to adjust to the increased amount of bumps that you will experience when moving quickly. This technique can also limit the possibility of catching an edge, especially during long turns. Having less resistance in the knees means less force is digging the board into the surface of the slope, allowing you to glide over bumps that could cause you to catch an edge.
If you would like to get more speed down the mountain, you will want to do less of a pedal motion with the feet and more of a carving motion, which will have more of a blade cutting through the snow.
This is a good example of how to maintain speed whilst on a blue run using the carving technique. Carving instead of pedaling to turn will mean there is less friction between the board and the snow. Less friction means less purchase on the snow, which will make for a quicker glide. Using the pedaling technique, there is more surface area of the board in contact with the snow, which will increase the friction and slow you down.
So if you want to get more speed going down the mountain, you want to have the board facing down the slope, and you don't want it to cut across the mountain as much. And you want smooth S's.
A smooth S is the mark you want to make in the snow. A smooth S will have less angles and look like a low frequency wave. The less angles in your run will mean you are facing down the slope more often than across the slope. Smooth S's using the carving technique will help increase speed before flats.
Foot tricks, Johnny.
Going fast is a great way to avoid unclipping. Going at a quick speed will mean more effort will have to be made by the instructor to keep the group together. This is because there will be more of a separation if one of your group falls and stops. Clarifying spots to stop, count and collect members of the group will ensure no one takes any stray paths and no one is left behind. As an instructor, it's important to count group members and stop at familiar destinations, especially when speedy. It will be beneficial to practice tail presses and nose presses if you want to make the most out of your carving and speedy riding. Tail presses will practice balance and body position. Before going fast, it's safe to get comfortable with the basics and to test the range of movement you have on the board. Falling over is never a failure, as long as you can get up again. Testing your full range of movement is safer when slower. When practicing your carving and pressing, it will also be safer to do so whilst at a comfortable speed.